All right, guys, we are back quickly with another video, this time going over the amazing Invisible Woman. I know everyone's been talking about this character because of her butt, but I promise you most people aren't going to lock this character in. People don't like playing Strategist. Well, okay, anyone who locks in Strategist will play Sue, and she's going to be new, so they'll probably be insta-locks, but in Ranked, you're not going to see this character as much, outside of the one support always picking. Like, everyone's not going to be rushing to pick Sue, I bet, but she has a big butt, and everyone loves it, so... I agree 100%. But anyways, let's talk about Invisible Woman and her abilities. Probably not going to be as long as the Reed video. We'll go over what she does and like the things that I figured out, but there isn't really a whole lot. I just know this character in a game is super annoying, but she's not, she seems really hard to kill if you play correctly, but she doesn't seem like insane. Like, she definitely feels like a main healer for sure, but she definitely requires an off healer because it's going to be hard to heal everybody with the way she works, and we'll go over it. So let's go over her kit. We're going to read the abilities. We'll go over her basic attack. You guys saw the videos, you know exactly what she kind of does, but launch a force field that, well, I guess it's a force field that can pierce heroes flying to maximum distance before return to Invisible Woman, damaging enemies and healing teammates. So this is actually one of those basics that drag back, kind of like not Captain America, oh my god, kind of like Reed. It's kind of hard to do. Like, you basically have to hit it, so if you hit it, it's hard to tell. It's coming back. So if you look here right next to them, see how it's hitting twice? So it comes back to you. So they're piercing basics. The good thing about this is that it actually pierces teammates and enemies. So no matter what, if you're aiming at a teammate, you'll always hit a teammate if you're in range. The range isn't too great, but see how I'm healing simultaneously while also hitting an enemy? So you can already tell this character is going to be kind of nutty for damage support. I could see a 3 support comp with this character, specifically because of a couple of things, but this basic attack is really nice. I do like this. We have a lot of different ways of healing now, but we have the primary basic attack characters are Luna. Well, yeah, so basic attack, Luna, Loki, Dagger, and Sue. I would put Sue probably where Luna is. I think she's probably going to be a better all-around healer than Dagger, but Dagger's, in my opinion, especially now, Dagger has 4 techs of her ultimate now, not 3. She has 4 dashes, which is amazing. It's so good. Anyways, I think she's going to be better than Dagger in terms of just pocket healing. So we'll go over a couple other ways she can heal. But yeah, this is just her main way of healing. You're going to be doing this the entire game pretty much. I could literally go a whole game probably just doing this and then holding her right-click ability, which we'll go over. So... oh, well, actually, let me talk about her invisible state first. So her passive is just enter invisible state after a short time of disengaging in combat. So if you get hit, you'll get taken out. But if you wait, I think it's like 5-6 seconds. Well, like 5 or yeah, it's probably like 6 seconds. You go invisible. So that's really nice. And she's the anchor of this season, so I guess she's a 4-star difficulty. She has a couple of different techs, which are really cool. So that is her passive. So her right click is a shield you can only put on allies. You do need to target. You can't miss it or anything. And there is a way to take the shield down, which is left shift for me, but it's F normally. So you can take the shield down. So the shield, basically you put up a force field, or it's called Guardian Shield, and it provides healing over time and also blocks projectiles. I don't know if it blocks basic attacks. I haven't figured that out yet. It's so hard to figure that out until it happens. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it does not, but it might. So yeah, you just put up the field, and basically the second it goes down, it'll instantly start recharging even if it gets destroyed. So if I put this up and I'm just gonna let it break, you'll see that you can heal, you can do anything. You just put up the force field. It's really fast and seamless. All right, you just throw it up. Is there a way? Hold on. Actually, is there a benefit to just like, oh, it's down. No, it's not. Yeah, so it just heals over time. So even if you put it on the same person, it doesn't increase the healing. So I think when it gets destroyed, you can't put it back up until it recharges back to full. Yeah, that's what it was. So if it does get destroyed, it'll instantly start recharging, but you do have to wait till it's back to 300. So a lot of the times, it'll just instantly get destroyed, and then you just keep putting it on. It's basically going to be a cooldown ability. You can manage it a little bit by just taking it down, but it's really only for when your teammate leaves the shield area. And I believe it does heal you too. Let me check. Yes, so you can also stand behind this shield, like right by your tank, and just block it. So what's cool is I do have some AI gameplay after this. You actually can block things just normally, like single shot ultimates. I blocked an Iron Man ult, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but you guys be the judge of that. I don't know what time, probably gonna hopefully timestamp it, but I did block an Iron Man ult, which is really cool with it. So you can do really cool stuff with this. Like you see like a big ultimate coming, just put up the shield and hide behind it for like a second. Hope that it doesn't break. Yeah, you can do stuff like that. But yeah, it's a healing over time shield. The healing's pretty decent, right? Like it does heal, but it blocks projectiles. So whatever's coming in their general direction, it does stay in this position. It doesn't move or anything. So if you want, wherever they're facing is where the shield will be. So, but yeah, just block all incoming projectiles. Again, unsure about melee attacks. I highly doubt it. And then, like I said, she has her piercing basics. Those are 2 ways for her to heal. Her other 2 abilities, this one's going to be, I don't know what it's called. Okay, force physics. So you manipulate sonic energy to push or pull enemies in front of you. So basically, you can launch enemies, or let me put this on, or you can pull them. A lot of the times, you'll probably pull people out of position or push people off of you. Now, I haven't played her enough, so I don't really know what the tech's going to be outside of comboing with your other ability, which I'm going to show you in a sec. But this ability feels just really good, and it feels really annoying to get pushed away by this. I was playing Captain America, and I just kept running into a Sue, and I was just like moving and randomly to get pushed, and it feels like you lose a lot of control just getting pushed back. Feels like a giant gust of wind, which is kind of what it is, right? It's a really good ability, in my opinion, just for peel, and especially for her, if a melee gets on you, to stay alive. Like, a big thing about this character is that she's going to be extremely hard to kill if you're really good with her, because you could... Oh, I guess I didn't explain that ability. So you can double jump, and it basically turns you invisible. That's it. It's on like a 6-second cooldown. But yeah, you double jump, you're invisible. If you hit, you get off out of it. Jumping, well, it's so basically it'll just proc your passive, and you can just be invisible forever. So if you're in a bad pinch, just jump away. Don't do anything, just run. So that's another reason why she's going to be hard to get. So she has her double jump. You have the force field that you can hide behind if you should always be by an ally. And then you have your push or your pull, right? Use it to push people off or pull. It doesn't do that much damage, you can see, but... Right. And her damage is pretty good too. If you look and notice, like, her damage is pretty good. Let me go to Luna. Look at her damage. Like, again, I could see her in a 3-healer comp because she does a good amount of damage. Now, her other ability is a Vortex that you put on the ground. It's a little circle, pulls people in. Really, really strong. The biggest thing about this is that it does a lot of damage, but also, again, it's just more of a disruption. I thought it was a slow, but it looks like it's just a pull. I think it pulls regardless. Like, you'll just, I don't know how strong it is to get in or get out of it, but yeah, like I said, it'll just keep pulling you. I'm pretty sure I can reflect this as Captain America, because I think I did. I'm not entirely sure, but I think so, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so you basically just have a Vortex that pulls. What you can do, though, obviously you guys are probably going to figure this out in like a second, is pull them into it, which is really cool. So a lot of the times you're fighting someone, I would just throw it on yourself and then just, you know, back up and push them back into it is what I would do. So like, let's say you get jumped by Black Panther, we'll put the Vortex down, stay in it, fight him, fight him, fight him. He jumps on you again, pull him back in or push him into it, wherever it is. But a lot of this is like, for me, I'd feel like most of these tools are just survival tools. Like, you can use this on the enemy and it is a good disruption. It is also good for like, oh, there's a penny mine, you just throw it on them. It also stops on contact, so if you hit somebody, it stops. It goes pretty far, it looks like. Yeah, it goes really far. But yeah, it stops on contact. So you contact an enemy and it doesn't stop on allies, just enemies. But once it hits something like also a wall or a person, it'll stop. So like penny mines and stuff, and just in general, Sue's good at destroying those things, like Loki clones, Loki immortality fields. Her piercing shots allow her to hit where she wants without being obstructed. And that's one of the biggest strengths of this character, is that she feels like a damage dealer in a sense, like Storm on the ground, because she just pierces everything, which is really nice. Just very low basic attack damage, but not bad for a healer, right? Doesn't have headshot potential or anything, right? But which she shouldn't. But yeah, really, really strong character. So yeah, you got your Vortex, you got your pull, you got your double jump, and then you get your force field, and your last ability is going to be your ult. Your ult's just a healing over time ultimate. It doesn't make everyone inside invisible. It doesn't block projectiles or anything. And then it slows everyone who comes inside. So it does say that you will slow everyone inside of the force field. So anyone passes in, again, you basically just have a very, very secure ult. It's really good for holding objectives. It's really good just for burst healing your team. Usually when this goes off, I'll literally just sit there and do damage inside of it as Sue and try to kill whoever's the biggest threat. But you pretty much just use it whenever. I don't know how strong the healing is on it. It doesn't feel as strong as Luna's ult or Dagger's ult. Like, it definitely feels like you can die inside of this, but it's still hard. I've tried to kill people in it as like, basically anyone with really high damage might be able to. I'm actually unaware if that's possible. But it definitely doesn't feel as strong as Luna's or Daggers, in my opinion. At least when I was playing, I saw people die inside of it a couple of times, but I don't know how prominent it's going to be. So when I go in it, I feel like I'm unkillable, but again, it really just depends probably on who you're fighting. So she feels really strong. Like I said, really strong ultimate, very good zoning tool, very good hold for holding the point. And just in general, her whole kit just flows really well. She feels really smooth. That's one big thing I like. I don't know if it's the mouse acceleration, which, by the way, I know we're doing a Sue video here. That is a thing that they added, mouse smoothing, mouse acceleration. I know they said they were going to add it. Really, really nice option here. So, very good. I don't think she has any secret text either. Yeah, no secret, like... I turn this on. But yeah, no secret, like, controls. It's all just pretty standard, so... Which I hope they change. I really want a hold button for reads. I know it's, again, we're sidetracking here, but I was just playing I was playing read in like the AI mode. So I really want a hold button for reads. So basically, I don't know what mount smoothing is. I just turned it on. But yeah, he has his, you know, this thing. But you have to press it. I really want to be able to hold it. So I really hope they add that. Here's some feedback, devs. Please let me hold that and not have to tap it and tap it again. Just because I know when I'm trying to reflect damage, and I know when I want to like stop reflecting damage, you know? But anyways, that's pretty much it with, oops, wrong character. Pretty much it with Sue. Her kit's, like I said, are super solid. I'm pretty excited to try her in actual games. I'm going to be locking her every single time I get strategist and ranked, if I even do. I'm locking Sue. I'm pretty sure she's going to be taken every single time. I love Dagger the most, as well as Luna, but we'll take a look. We'll see what she does. I'm excited to play Dagger with her 4 ultimate charge, though. She seems really strong now. And then also because Adam has a sexy skin. But yeah. By the way, if you guys, I know you guys love this Invisible Woman skin for obvious reasons. But yeah, 100%, very, very excited for Invisible Woman. More excited for Reed, 100%. I definitely, I'm more of a tank player, and he feels like a tank, so I really have been enjoying him. But Sue, like I said, feels like she has a good amount of skill expression, but also just a really good healer. But like pulling people into like certain situations, pushing people off the map, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Pushing people into your ultimate so they get slowed and so your team can kill them. And then just putting a vortex to protect yourself and just staying alive. You'll like notice a good and bad Sue, which one's good and which one's bad, and then also how much damage you do, right? Because you're going to be doing damage. If you're not healing, you're doing damage, and I mean, you can do a lot of damage, and you're also doing damage while you heal, so it's going to be really nice. Like outside of just, you basically have a kind of pseudo DPS role, kind of like Mantis, because you're always hitting, and it's going to be unintentional, which I've noticed, which is really nice. But yeah, Sue, very, very strong. Pretty sure she's going to be S tier. She feels insanely powerful to me, so very excited to try her out. Anyways, you guys enjoy the AI gameplay here. Again, I didn't get to a real match with her, unfortunately. Everyone's insta-locking her specifically, so yeah. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, we'll see you guys on the 10th for some Fantastic Four gameplay. Peace.
Don't know me. A shame, but you will. Spider box. I was in trouble. Thanks so much. A little help, please. Feeling fantastic. Do I throw like a flying threesome? Here goes some. Disappear! I like the cold. Psionic surge. Vortex field. Clearly you needed some help. I was worried. Unless the spider bomb hits the grand finale. Need some help.
This is real firepower! Maximum pulse!
It's spider time! Am I invisible? Back to fighting strength. No worries, I've got your back. Blow up. I like the cold.
Maximum pulse!
That's a fighting strength. Hostiles coming in fast.
It's spider time!
Spider bombs. Roll up.
This is gonna hurt. Better stop that vehicle! There's no chance to stop them!
That's much better. Psionic surge.
Only 60 seconds left!
Thanks so much. That's a fighting strength. Spider nest. Run the exploding plasma.
I suck! Down to 30 seconds!
A little help, please.
Clear the way! They hit a checkpoint! Now might be a good time to stop them.
No worries. I've got your back. Such curious little spiders.
This is real firepower!
Clear the way!
Not sure how we'll solve this without you, Tony.
Disappear!
No worries. I've got your back.
Maximum pulse!
Strong together!
Psionic burst. Feeling fantastic.
It's spider time! It's the grand finale!
Psionic surge. Feel the pull. A nice deep breathe. A little help, please. Psionic surge. Psionic surge. You needed a timeout.
Disappear! They made it half lane! Stop them!
Take a fight with hero bombs!
Watch me solve!
My apologies, little spiders.
Strong together!
Maximum pulse!
Stop them in their tracks!
You needed a timeout.
Clear the way!
Not sure how we'll solve this without you, Tony.
Invisible? Only 60 seconds left!
This is real firepower!
In their tracks!
Thanks so much.
I'm
These little robots may be a problem. Force burst.
It's spider time!
Fear best sucker.
Down to 30 seconds!
Thanks.
A nice feeling fantastic.
Grand finale!
Psionic curse.
Double KO!
Never even saw me coming.
Force burst! Final 10 seconds!